Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. Boost the volume here a little bit. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to do with this. I reconnected the life support battery, the double A's there. I think I'm trying to see what side I actually have more room on. Worry is, see, there's a nice little bump out here. See this? This is a nice little bump. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down on the shoulders on this guy. Yeah, I'm going to cut down on the shoulders. The reason I call them shoulders, it literally looks like there's a pin and then that comes out to like this. I'll use my Dremel tool to cut in, and then I'll take a Dremel tool and take off the I'll go ahead and take off the there's plastic posts on the back, and I'll take those off. Okay, so I'll take off those posts so it'll drop the height way down. And here's what I was thinking of doing. I'm going to install the battery on the back side here where I have a little room, but what I'll do is on the front side I'll attach two wires, let's say a couple inches long, maybe 4 or 5 inches long, coil them up and tape to the board, so the next time you change the battery, uncoil those wires, take the ends off, hook it up to one of these guys, and swap the battery and coil those wires back on and put it back together again. So that will allow for a more or less toolless battery swap. No more soldering would be required. So first thing I want to do is get this one off the back. This one I had to solder down a little strangely. I don't want to hit it accidentally. There it goes. So I got that one up. That one's up. I shouldn't see any voltage there, of course. I don't. Alright, so I took that one off. And then, how did I do this? Yeah, it was very strange. I had to turn this guy here. Turn this guy here so I can access that one there. It's very strange. It was not designed to be very manufacturable. So now I can pull. Okay, nothing's touching there. I just think I can hook the edge of this guy here. I also discovered this was high temperature thermoplastic they used on these little battery holders. Kind of impressive, really. Which I didn't expect. Yeah, well. That's the other ones. Okay. See, it's really goofy. You gotta go back and forth. This was not designed to be very. Okay, so power is definitely attached there. Double check this. Oh, still got power there. I'll tape that down. Again, if they added something as simple as a large capacitor on the back or on the front, whatever, just to keep it going for the 30 seconds of a battery swap. It made life so much easier. Make sure this is tacked down nice. Alright, so I'm going to pop this battery off because I don't need it in right now. Well, I must say I'm quite impressed with these Sony batteries. They last a long time. I'm sure that's the original battery still. Okay. Put some protective tape there so we don't get a short. Protective tapes in place. Alright, so still got power there. That's a neat thing to use this. You can mess around a titch because you have the luxury of it. One side. Like I said, it's goofy. You have to like turn one and turn the other. Not designed to be worked on like this. Oh, my son has got a heck of a potty mouth, actually. Luckily, you don't have to worry about monetizing these things. Carefully pop this end off. There we go. Alright, that's free. So this guy's out. So I'll end up doing, once I get this other end out, clean this up. Oh, this looks like there's a piece of metal in there still. What the heck? Oh no, good, because there still is, Dave. Even I do is stupid every now and then. Luckily, it doesn't matter because I got life support. Alright, so it's going to heat this up, pull this off. So I'm going to do is take one of these little guys and see if I can shave down the total height of it. There's these shoulders here. I want to shave those down and take out these little plastic, you got these little plastic posts on here. I want to kind of gnaw those down a little bit too. And then what I'll do is I'll add a just a couple of wires to be able to hook one of these up easily on the other side. But I think I'll have enough height. Let's take a look. That's the top. That's just fine. And this sits. See, this sits like this. That's good because the battery will sit right here. And looks like if I really shave it down, I got just enough height to do it on the back side. Yeah, looks like I'll have just enough. Not a lot. It'll be no, I got enough. I got a little bit. Let me see how much room I got. Oh, where's that? So the height of this guy. Height of this without the standoffs, but with that top metal is 0.24 inches, and the height of these plastic standoffs in this corner is, let's take a look here, 253. I got 3/1000ths of an inch. That's not a lot, but should be enough. Worst case, I can. Yeah, this guy's still good. Alright, so what I need to do is figure out how in the world am I going to trim one of these down enough. The plastic is easy. Tape back on before I start putting this back in the system. Let's think here, Matt. I just like checking. So let's think here. How am I going to shave this down? The one side I don't truly need to shave down because see, I put the negative right there, the positive right there. I'll tack in some wires, talking to myself here. Yeah, I'll tack on some wires to make it swap easy. Keep it flush. Tack them on the other side so I can go flush. Yeah, that's all I'll do. So I'm actually going to use, I'm going to clean these up in a second. I'll use the front sides. I'll use the holes usually used for the front side on the back side. So I wonder how much material I can take off before this thing gets angry. I could take it out temporarily, make it a little easier to work with. Let's take a look how hard it is to pop apart. Strong piece of stamped steel, that's the only problem. Thinking here. I wonder how much with it. Yeah, it's going to be too high with those plastic tabs. Only other thing I could think of is maybe bending these over just so get them pretty much flat. But I don't even have that much room. I might have to think about this a little bit. That spot's got a decent amount of height. It's close. So even with a battery, doesn't really raise the overall height of it. That's as high as that. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to machine this thing down. So you even taking that off one up. Okay, since it's on these AA batteries, I'm not really worried about this thing going out of power in the next 5 years. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to drop the height in this a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to play on my Dremel tool and see what I can work with and what I can and can't do. Yeah, I gotta think about this a minute. So I'm gonna cut this short for now. It's back on the life support, and then I'll see if I can trim that down. Does this get me anywhere? This is the old one. See, the height of the old one wasn't even that much lower. I don't know, it was quite a bit lower. Half the height, really. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna stop this for now and think about how to do this. So I know what I want to do. I want to put the battery holder on the back side here, where the front one would usually be located, same orientation and everything. And then I want to the wire tack on it. That's no big deal. I ain't even worried about that part. I'll just put on the front coil up. That's a 2-minute job. But what I do want to do is figure out how in the world am I going to get that shorter. Alright, well that's enough for now. I guess sit down and think about it.